Good morning. Today we will look at 5C analysis. As you all know that every business has its own context, and as the context changes, the business will have to adjust its strategies and programs. So we are looking at today 5C analysis. 5C analysis includes looking at the context in which a business works. First and foremost is customer analysis. Okay, who are your customers? We are looking at the customer needs in terms of functional needs, social needs, emotional, epistemic needs, etc. What is the customer decision making or buying process for the product or the industry? Uh, and the second of the C's include context. In what context is your business running? So when you're looking at context, we are looking at the macro context. You might have studied already the PESTEL analysis in economics, which includes the political, economic, socio-cultural, technical, ecological, and legal context in which a business exists. Because as the context changes, the business also will have to change its procedures, strategies, and programs. Third of the C in 5C analysis is the company analysis. So when you're looking at the company analysis, you're looking at the internal environment generally. So you're looking at what is the business model and competitive strategy. What kind of business model do I have? You can use something like a business model canvas. What is the competitive strategy? Am I competing in terms of price, or I have a differentiated product? Am I competing in the whole market, or am I looking at some specific segment or smaller geographic territories? Okay, and what are my core competitive advantage? Okay, so what do I do the best? Okay, do I create or do I create great products, or am I able to give products at a very low price? So what are my core competencies? Because every company has its own core competency. Coming to the fourth of the C's, we have collaborators and complementers. Please do understand, every business exists in an ecosystem, or you need to create an ecosystem to cater to customer needs and wants. And when you are looking at creating customer or satisfying customer needs, so please do understand, you have collaborators and complementers. A simple example, we all buy computational devices from Dell, like laptops and desktops, and please do understand, they have their own collaborators and complementers in this business. Dell cannot create and sell computers unless you have somebody like Microsoft, okay, which does the operating system, Intel, which does the chip. Then there are no storage manufacturers, there are other peripheral manufacturers who all come together and satisfy your need for computation. So every business has to understand who are my collaborators and complementers and how good they are, because my strength also depends on their strength, and needless to say, it's a kind of bicausal. It is a kind of bicausal in nature. If I am strong, my competitors and collaborators can derive from my strength, and also the opposite is true. If they are strong, I can derive from them. And many times when I have to create products and services, my complementers and collaborators come together to the drawing board and help me or help the company create new products. Okay, it's not going to be a single or one entity play. Then who are our competitors? Okay, these are the biggest people, because all values are understood in a context, and one of the important context is competitors. So you are compared to your competitors, and when I'm looking at competitors, I have to look at who are my direct, indirect, and potential competitors. Direct competitors are having the same kind of product that I have and caters to the same need category. For example, Coke has direct competitors in terms of Pepsi and Thumbs Up. Indirect competitors, are in a slightly different product category, but caters to the same need category of the customers. So, for example, your Thumbs Up, Mirinda, 7-Up, etc. are indirect competitors to Coke. And then you have potential competitors. Potential competitors probably today are not competitors, but over a period of time, there are chances that they become your competitors. For example, some 20 years back, phones were not a competitor to television or movie theaters. But today, what has happened is that over a period of time, convergence has happened. ICT, convergence, that is information technology, communication, entertainment, etc. has converged, and because of that, you find that today's youngsters, especially the younger generation, consumes entertainment content in terms of or through the smartphones. So they have to, they are today a potential competitor to us. Another example of potential competitor is today, if you're looking at, if you're in paper business, a big potential competitor is somebody like a IT equipment manufacturer, like somebody who manufactures tablet or even smartphone manufacturers or computer manufacturers. Because what's happening is that textbooks from the printed forms are slowly moving into the digital platforms. So even your Kindle is a potential competitor for you. So you have to understand who are your direct, indirect, and potential competitors. Especially understanding potential competitors is important, because sometimes your marketing myopia comes from your inability to understand the potential competitor. Okay. Then you also have to look at what are the strength and weakness of your competitors, and how do you benchmark, especially against your direct competitors. Okay. So these are the five elements of your 5C analysis or context analysis. So it includes customers, your business context in terms of the macro environment context, company, your collaborators, complementers, and then your important competitors. Okay. So, and you will have to also look at all kinds of competitors, direct, indirect, and potential competitors. Thank you.